Welcome to Michael Pepper Tech. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about this right on my wrist here, the Apple Watch Ultra 2. And in particular, this video doesn't necessarily have to be focused on this watch, but any smartwatch that has these features could do for you. And I think that's where my channel can benefit users because while I focus on particular hardware, particular features, if your product has those features, this discussion includes you as well. So whether it's the new Galaxy Watch Ultra or like a OnePlus Watch 2, a lot of those devices will have some of the features that I use on this, like ECG and the heart rate monitoring, and the ability to just kind of have the peace of mind, in particular the Galaxy Watch or the Pixel Watch with cellular and many other Garmin and things like that that are out there. For me, the reason I picked up this watch is because I have health issues, physical health, mental health. Ever since COVID back in 2020, I got hit with it. I was one of the early on rounds in November 2020. My breathing has not been the same. I do carry two inhalers with me, two different kinds of inhalers, because on occasion I have panic attacks, I have anxiety attacks as well, and that combined with the decreased lung capacity, I have a hard time breathing sometimes. And so for me, knowing that something is on my wrist that I can easily press and call for emergencies if I need to, my phone's in my pocket. If I fall, it will automatically call my emergency people, and eventually it would call 911 as well if it's been a certain amount of time that I haven't responded. So the peace of mind with that. The other thing is as you can see, I'm using it right now as a remote with my iPhone for recording content. So that's one of the benefits. I was using the OnePlus 12 and the OnePlus Watch 2, but the OnePlus Watch 2 does not have the remote camera function. So that kind of ability is another thing that benefits me as a content creator. Family man, I'm a dad, I'm a husband. Sometimes we like to take group photos, family photos. And so recently, a couple weeks ago, I was at my sister's and she asked me to take a family photo, and I had to frame it and then keep, adjusting it. And it would have been really handy, and then set a timer, and it would have been really handy for me to be able to have my Apple Watch, and I did not have this watch at the time. I just picked this up recently. That was 3-4 weeks ago that we had that event at my sister's, and I just got this within the last couple weeks. Check the unboxing, by the way, that my wife did. If you haven't seen that, that will be linked at the end here. The other kind of features the ability for it to measure ECG and heart rate. So if you're somebody who deals with anxiety like I do, the idea that whether it's super accurate or not, I can see a trend, and it can show like, hey, your heart rate's been unusually high lately compared to what it used to be. You can look at that and see that. And with watchOS 11, it even has some information that will tell you your body temperature, whether it's higher or lower than what it typically would be, your average breath, heartbeat, your average breaths per minute, your and all that information is in there, and you can use that to determine, are you getting healthier, are you sick, things like that. The information it provides that you can then import, like my doctor uses an app that's called MyChart, and that information can be linked to it. Or my MyChart information can also be linked to the Apple Health information. That is really nice. The other thing is you can do little friendly competitions with your friends and see if they completed their rings and things like that. And the ability for the walkie-talkie function, so I can chat with my parents just with a quick little tap there, or the whole being able to send a message with Siri with your voice, or even in regular text message mode, being able to send a voice message where so that somebody can hear your voice. And that is something that's really nice. My parents like to send messages to me and have my son be able to hear them. And he has an iPad mini that we let him use for FaceTime and stuff, but he doesn't really quite understand the messaging. But the fact that I can hold out my watch and just tell him to talk and press record, and then he can hear it play back and I can send it off to them, is really nice. So just the daily use where the small things, those memories that you can create, the fact that it's just on your wrist, you don't have to take it out. Battery life, I mean, I'm getting 3-4 days of battery life on this. That's just on normal power mode. I do not use the always on display, but I don't have a bunch of stuff turned off. This is linked to cellular. I use Spectrum Mobile. And so, that's the other thing. I can just take this. I could leave my phone at home, and let's say I want to go for a short walk around here. I can take this and know that I'll be okay. And distraction free, not having to take out my phone to take photos all the time if I don't want to, if I just want to have something for emergency calls to reply to texts real quick, and not have to worry about, oh, I'm going to have all the other phone notifications coming in, or I'm going to want to take out my phone and take photos. Now, it's nice to be able to do that, but there's times where it's important just to spend with the people. So, if you're going on a date, just having your watch can be a peace of mind type of thing. I can make payments with it. And so, here at Michael Pepper Tech, I don't only talk tech, I live it. And so this is how I live with my Apple Watch Ultra 2. Share your story down below. If you have a story about how maybe your smart watch helped you in your daily life, or maybe a story about how you used it and maybe saved somebody's life, or what specific features are your favorite things about your smartwatch? Do you use the full benefits? Do you use it mostly as an activity tracker? What's your story? How do you talk, not just talk tech, but how do you live it? Let me know in the chat down below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I'm trying to get my subscriber numbers up and my watch time up, so please make sure you watch the video all the way through. Also, check out another video that you might like. Up here at the top will be another video you'd like. The other video will be the unboxing of the Apple Watch Ultra 2 that my wife did. She did a great job. Only the second video she's been in. Also, if you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. Peace, love. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.